Give us each day our daily bread. In today's Gospel, we pick up Luke's narrative right after the episode we saw in yesterday's account of Martha and Mary. Here we get Luke's version of the Our Father, the Lord's Prayer. Now this actually connects well with today's celebration, which is Our Lady of the Rosary. Now, first of all, it connects well because the Lord's Prayer is one of the building blocks of this meditative practice. But also, today is actually a celebration of the effectiveness of prayer. This feast, formerly called Our Lady of Victory, was established in 1573 by Pope Pius V to commemorate the Christian victory at the Battle of Lepanto in 1571, and was later made a universal feast in 1716 by Clement XI. The feast is now called Our Lady of the Rosary to highlight that this victory is attributed to Mary's intercession and the effectiveness of devotion to the Rosary. The name change also helps us avoid one of the errors we often make when we think about prayer. That is that we confuse prayer with making wishes. Praying is not wishing, which is why we sometimes forget that prayer is effective. Now this brings us back to our reading for today. The petition of the Lord's Prayer here is for our daily bread. In other words, we pray for what we need. To get back to the spirit of Lepanto, let us ask ourselves this question: where are most of our battles fought? Now the answer to that question, and it may be surprising, but it shouldn't be, is that most of our battles are fought internally. And the first place that prayer acts and is effective is within our very hearts. You see, before we can do battle for the whole world, and we do have many challenges that we faced in society and culturally, before that, we must fight for our souls. And this, my friends, is where the effectiveness of devotions like the Rosary first begin to clearly bear fruit. The salvation of the world begins in the heart of each disciple, and it begins with what we need each day.